Hey there, sexy. Happy Saturday. It's Patrick Allen from Stop Doing Nothing. And if I'm playing with my technology right, you should see a timer on your screen. I always get this backwards. Right about there. There should be a timer. And what that is going to show you basically that we're having a pretty short show today. It's Saturday. I like my Saturday. You like your Saturday. So for those of you that are concerned when I talk on and I ramble, I don't ever think I ramble, but whatever, for longer periods of time, I'm going to watch this timer right here for you today and make sure I cut this short off at, my goal was 10 minutes, but I got to give myself time to open, time to close, and things like that. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about a topic I like to review every now and then because we could all use some refreshers. People call me the stop doing nothing guy, and they think that I'm all about go, 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 action, action, action. You got to be working 24/7, 365, and you have to be doing everything all the time. And you know what? I really 100% believe that's not true. I believe there are things that we should be doing and things that we shouldn't be doing. And so, in the interest of that, what I'm going to be going to do today is covering really quick 5 things, and this won't take long at all, that I think you need to cut out of your life right now. And I'm really serious about these things. Every time, I build this list of things you shouldn't be doing, the list changes. All those things apply, but I'm of the, really the big belief that if we really want to get things done in this world, we have to do less, not do more. There are plenty of people you'll talk to who'll say, oh, you got to do more. You got to add more to your life. You got to figure out a way to work 24/7. I am not that guy. I am all about cutting out things versus adding in things. So do yourself a favor, grab something to drink, get ready to take some notes, and we're going to cover the 5 things I want you to cut out of your life right now. Okay, for those tuning in for the first time, it's Patrick Allen from Stop Doing Nothing, headquartered right here in the beautiful city of Oklahoma City. I try to go live. Recently, it's been just about once a day. I believe I skipped Friday, but to give you some tips, tricks in life, some things to basically make you a better person, help you grow a better business, help you run a better life, a better family. And I'm not a relationship coach. Don't ever mistake that. And if I ever state that, you feel free to recap my words right now where I said I'm not a relationship coach because that is not my area of expertise. Today it's Saturday. It looks like it's the 23rd. Looks like we're slowly wrapping up the third quarter of 2019. And today I want to talk to you about 5 things that I want you to immediately take off your agenda. These are pretty serious things. There will be some adult language for the things I feel really strongly about. But I can promise you that something today, if you adopt one of the things I say, something that you will read or listen or watch today from me or from the Stop Doing Nothing fan page or from the Stop Doing Nothing website will absolutely change your life. I don't like to say the things I do are transformational, but I put out a lot of information, and my goal every single day is for you to watch all that information, take away one little smidgen of thing, one small thing you can benefit from, apply that in your life, and make a small improvement in your life every single day. So on a certain day, I may cover, the 50 ways you can improve your adrenal health. You know what? I'm not expecting you to do 50 things. I'm expecting you to do one thing. I'm just going to give you a bunch of ideas, and you decide which one is the easiest one for you. Looks like we're at 8.5 minutes. I'm going to stick closer to that timer, so here we go. The first one here, I have to admit, was kind of brought on by a friend of mine, Henry Israel, who runs Reembroider at weembroider.com. And this was just an odd coincidence. I happened to put on a shirt that he made for me. My Stop Doing Nothing shirt's right here, but he runs a local t-shirt embroidery shop, and what's the other thing with the back on the stickers? I can't even think of it now. Not vinyl. Goodness gracious. Anyways, where you do the thing on this shirt on the back, because I've got something on the back of this shirt also, right here. Yes, it's a free blatant plug for Henry at weembroider.com. But Henry posted something online earlier about everyone doing these 10-year image poses. Look, it's me in 2019 versus me in 2009. And he made a very good point, is that people are looking for online validation. That immediately triggered something in this list of things here. And so I put that one at number top, and that one is stop doing things looking for online validation. I have to admit, sometimes we have some built-in insecurities in life. And by the way, if you are watching live, do me a favor and post down in the comments below, share this with a friend, tag a friend. I need your help spreading this on social media. But the first one here, like I said, thanks to my friend Henry, is stop looking for online validation. We all know we can get addicted and that little adrenaline hit, a little dopamine hit from an online like or a share or a comment or whatever. Isn't that kind of weird considering I just asked for that? But some people take it to the extreme, and their egos and their self-worth are built based on what people say about them on Facebook. If somebody says something awesome about them, it can make their year. And if somebody says something tragic about them, it could, really break them down, send them in the tears, send them crying in a ball home. Now, I would never advocate insulting somebody on Facebook. However, Facebook is a collection of a couple of billion random strangers with opinions, unique opinions, and unique perspectives. A lot of these people are just plain assholes. And so you have to be very careful about looking for online validation. So for those of you who are doing the 10-year challenge, by all means have fun. But you know what? Please make sure that you don't base your worth on the likes that you get or the comments that you get on online validation. I really do. I have to admit, I love kudos as much as anybody else. My self-worth is not based on them. I don't have to be on there every single day getting people to like and to love me. There's a difference between sharing things to be informational like I do here and sharing funny quotes like I do online or funny images and actually using that to validate my self-worth. And if you are the kind of person that really gets excited with every single like you get, then what you have to do is you have to start reevaluating where you're getting your love from. And if it's online from random strangers, man, you have got to change that as soon as possible. People just like the most random things, and there's so much more in this world besides just being liked on Facebook. It helps with business, I will admit, but I just cannot see people basing their self-worth on that. So that was my first one right there. Please stop looking for online validation of your life and of your self-worth based on what random internet strangers are telling you. Okay, that's number one. Number two is one of my favorites. You know what? Politics blow. Politics suck. And if you know my household, you know that politics is part of it. Not my part of it, but stop watching politics. Stop participating in politics. Stop sharing political stories, biased political stories that have no basis in fact. Now, the way our country works, and I'm in the United States, we have a political process, we have multiple parties. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the voting process. However, arguing about politics is really like one of those things where they say about, yelling into the wind. It's an argument that never ends, and it's an argument based on opinions. And arguments based on opinions never ever have any ending. I like to tell people, this is 100% true, I'm a registered Democrat because I flipped a coin. I flipped a coin actually the first time I registered as independent, and then I had to go back because, of course, you can't register as independent and vote one of the primaries, and I flipped a coin, came up Democrat. You know what? How I register as Democrat does not affect my participation in the political process, and it doesn't mean I have to believe or act a certain way. I just happened to flip a coin because I just really didn't care which party I was a part of. They both have their good parts, they both have their bad parts, but at the end, we all want to, I think, advance our country, advance our businesses, and advance, ourselves, our lives, and the lives of our children, the lives of those around us. And I believe every single person wants to do that, regardless of their political party. So do yourself a favor. If you're someone who gets really charged up and heavily emotional over politics, you might want to back down on that a little bit, because I'm going to tell you, that argument never ends. And I avoid that argument like the plague. What are we at now? Down to 3.5 minutes here. For those of you that are more in entrepreneur mode, I have an item here. I'm a big fan of stop thinking in 24/7, 365 mode. In today's online world, we've got, I take that back. I want you to start thinking in 24/7, 365 world. I want you to stop thinking in 8 hour a day, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then the world stops. I want you to start thinking in 24/7, 365 world. If you're someone who starts a business, or you're going to be doing things online with a business, especially in e-commerce, you have to remember that in this day and age, things are open 24/7, 365. And you can use this to your advantage in business. Try to come up with ways to automatically generate leads for your business or do other things 24/7, 365. So automate your business, and remember, the world does not start at 8 o'clock. It starts much earlier than that, and it does not stop at 5 or 6 o'clock at night. That's just a kind of a quick business tip right there. This is one I really like here. Stop being around shitty people. And there's one of the adult words I told you about. As you know, I'm a member of a certain fanatical, not political, exercise regimen. And I talked earlier this week about one of the reasons I like it is not because of the actual exercise, it's because of the environment. And I want you to find some shitty people today that you can cut out of your life. Whether it's you remove them from your cell phone, whether it's you unfollow them on Facebook, whether it's you just choose not to hang around them socially anymore. I don't care what it is. Just start cutting some shitty people out of your life and try to surround yourself with more people like me, of course, because that's my ego talking right there. But not necessarily me, but other people that are uplifting, that are inspiring. We can all have good days and bad days. We can all have good attitudes and bad attitudes. But more often than not, your life will be better if you surround yourself with people that have continuous, really good attitudes. So do yourself a favor, review your friends list online, review your friends list offline, and try to eliminate the toxic people right there. Last one in our list of 5 as we come down here to a minute and a quarter is stop settling with things. I was private messaging with a friend the other day who basically was really interested in starting a business at one point in time. He was very interested in starting, I think it was a fitness consulting business at what it was. And he has a regular 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job. And he had basically decided, after telling me he was going to do this for years and years, gave up. Said, I'm going to settle for this. I realize I'm not going to get this. I'm never going to basically have my big break. I just might as well stay here, get my tenure, and retire as is with the money I'm making, because it's okay. That's settling, and that's scary. To me, that's almost a scary mindset, to settle for things. Whether you're in a crappy marriage, or again, a crappy friendship like the previous point we talked about, or you're in a crappy job, or you're in a crappy apartment, or you're in a crappy part of the world. We don't always have the available resources to change our environment as soon as possible. However, I want you to have the mindset that if you're in something that you are not happy with, do not settle. Realize that you might not be able to change it right away, but do not settle with being unhappy about something, okay? Please do not ever settle. That's the most, again, one of the most tragic things we can do in this world is just settle with something being subpar or settle with being unhappy. I don't understand that concept. I may have had that when I was younger in life, but this day and age, I don't see any reason to settle for anything that doesn't make me 100% happy and brings me 100% joy, okay? So do yourself a favor, stop settling, okay? There you go. Saturday, 10 minutes. Just take one snippet of what I said, make your life better, share and tag someone with this on social media to help me expand my business. And if you want any one-on-one help with this, whether it's on the business side or on the personal side, I got to plug myself. Message me on Facebook or text me at the office right here, 405-217-4752, and someone will get back to you. And we'll get on the phone, we'll have a conversation about some ways we may be able to help you. We're very low pressure, almost no pressure sales. We'd rather not have your money and have you happy than the other way around. Thank you for tuning in this Saturday. Thank you for giving up some of your time to make yourself better. Now go out there and do something wild. Go spend some time with the dog or the cat. For me, it's the 2 cats. Until Monday or Tuesday when I go live next, take care. And thank you again, as always, for watching.